Guys, the US just decided to tax the absolute crap out of certain Chinese products, including an 102% tax on electric vehicles. Why? Okay, so for years, China... Excuse me! I was in the middle of an intro. You can't just roll the... or talk about it. Don't... Okay, so for years, the government of China has given its EV companies crazy subsidies, as Biden explained.
Price is unfairly low because Chinese companies don't need to worry about a profit because the Chinese government subsidizes them and subsidizes them heavily.
This has allowed Chinese companies to produce some of the world's cheapest electric vehicles. A Chinese EV car company called BYD just released the Seagull, which seems like a really weird name choice for a car because seagulls aren't fast or graceful or tough, which is the emotions I feel you want to elicit in a car name. Also, this is what they look like, so I really have no idea where they got the name from. You can buy this car new for $12,000 in China right now, which would maybe get you a steering wheel on a Tesla in the US.
$99,990, and then on top of that you have a destination fee, which is $1,995.
The cheapest EVs you can get in the States are about $30,000. You could almost buy 3 of these guys before getting 1 EV in the US, which is insane. And experts seem to think selling these cars cheap overseas was the Chinese government's plan the whole time. But why would the CCP want to basically pay for European and American citizens' electric vehicles? And why can't they start doing it for theme park tickets? Basically, I don't know. No one knows exactly what their endgame is, but one theory I've seen a lot of people talking about is that they're trying to dominate the EV car market, forcing companies out of business because they can't compete with the artificially lowered prices, or getting the Western world reliant on using their cars and then using their reliance to China's advantage politically. According to the Alliance for American Manufacturing, cheap Chinese cars have posed an extinction-level challenge to America's auto industry. In fact, Biden seems to agree that market domination is China's goal and claims that he's setting up these crazy high tariffs as a defensive measure to protect US automakers and make sure that competition is fair.
When you make tactics like these, you're not competing. It's not competition, it's cheating.
And America isn't the only one concerned about the Chinese trade tactics. Last year, the EU launched an investigation into subsidies given out by the Chinese government and might also be considering a high import tax on Chinese EVs. China is ticked about all this and is accusing America of going against international trade rules, which China famously abides by all the time. With Wang Wenbin, a Chinese spokesperson, calling it a naked act of bullying. Yeah, I like my bullying the way I like weird guys on the subway, fully clothed. They also said it would seriously affect the atmosphere of bilateral cooperation, which is political speak for, guys, why'd you do that? No, I'm gonna have to do something. Biden said that China might respond by placing tariffs on American goods, but China hasn't said how they're gonna respond yet, so. There was a lot of other items that also had tariffs placed on them, like a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum products, lithium-ion batteries, and a 50% tariff on solar cells. He also continued all of Trump's tariffs that affect $18 billion worth of Chinese goods each year. And if you're worried about inflation, don't be. This is a really small basket of goods, so it's probably not going to affect the price of most things. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like the video and want to see more, and I'll see you next time.